Good afternoon or evening or morning, whenever you are seeing this. My name is Rachel and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. And today is Thursday, and January 9th, and I went thrifting and I got a bunch of yarn. I went to two of them were the same store but different locations. So three stores, four stores today. One of which was a bookstore, but I'll get to that. Find the stacks to get together. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Got it. Yes, these all went together. We have this one. I know there's several skeins of this one. Almost a whole skein of this Burnett Super Value. Color, no dye lot. Yellow. Nice yellow. We have some old Sayal yarn, worsted weight, off-white. I actually have a basket that I put my Sayal yarn in. Some Burnett socks. And the color is Crazy Hot. That's a really pretty rainbow colored. And it's definitely a thin one. The price tag is covering up the weight on there. This one's called Crazy Hot, though. I like that. There's some red. Kind of bright red. Red Heart. This is definitely an older Red Heart. And it's called White. Let's see, it's definitely an older Red Heart label. Patton's Decor. Country Blue. Actually, I have some somewhere. Right now, my craft room is like a huge mess. I had this. I thought that this was kind of neat. Another thing of Sayal, off-white. Oh, and here's that Lion Brand Homespun Bourbon. Sorry, my nose has been fine. I took medicine, and then I think the medicine is wearing off. You have this package of all kinds of yarn in there. Some Aunt Lydia's rug yarn. Actually, I have a drawer to keep all my rug yarn in. It's more Aunt Lydia's, Aunt Lydia's craft and rug yarn. Besides making rugs, they actually make really good sturdy bags. Because I've made bags out of them before, and they're really sturdy. That way you don't have to worry about putting a liner in them. So if you ever want to make like a bag, instead of using a softer yarn, use the rug yarn, and it'll be real sturdy. Some more of the homespun bourbon. There was like several. Some more Sayal off-white. Oh, Lamb's Pride bulky, 85% wool, 15% mohair. Spun and dyed by Brown Sheep Company Incorporated. Color is spice. It's like it looks brighter on camera, but it's actually kind of like almost like a burgundy red, like a burgundy color. But it looks brighter on camera, but it's actually kind of a burgundy. Another dark red, kind of a burgundy color. It's not the same yarn as the one I just showed you. It's a different one. Some more of the Sayal Off-White. This one, the Lion brand homespun, only this one is Sierra. Woolies, red sprinkles. And if you look, it does have some other color, a little bit of specks of other color in there. And another one of the Sierra. That's not all. I also have more of this Lamb's Pride. Tiger Lily. Kind of a brownish orange color. A couple of different little things of burgundy kind of color. Definitely two different kinds of yarn, though. Similar in color, but they're different yarns. Lion brand Jiffy. Color is wine. This was kind of fuzzy. I don't know if you can see the halo on it, but there you go. But it is really fuzzy. It's a fuzzy yarn. There was actually some of the Just Yarn, a couple of the Just Yarns for only 99 cents at the thrift store, whereas it's $1.07 plus tax. And the crafter yarn, which you can find at the $1.25 tree for only 99 at the thrift store, only 99 cents. I find that funny. This little thing of yarn. The thinner yarn. I'm not sure why I picked that up. So I did get me a pair of looms, circular looms. That's going over here immediately. Now, I went to the Goodwill, and there's where I spent a real good amount of money, because they did them in what they call grab bags. So, we got some Red Heart. It's some Red Heart with Love. Red Heart Super Saver and Red Heart Love. Now, I'm not going to take them out of their packages quite yet. There's this one had a mixture of everything. They even got some in a hank. Probably going to be a cotton yarn. Some Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver, raspberry. And the thing about a lot of this yarn that I got, folks, I mean, there's almost a whole skein there. Another Red Heart Super Saver black. Like they got done with the project and this was like, they didn't need this last skein. Color is Aran, A-R-A-N. No, more, it's called white. They call it Aran. It's like a white or an off-white. Some more black. Yeah, that's black. I believe it was just with a navy blue, but nope, it's black. Some Red Heart Classic multicolor. The color is called Sugar and Spice. Got some blue, light blues and tan and white. Called Sugar and Spice. Some gray and maybe some greens. Sugar and Spice. Sugar and Spice and this is nice. Another one of those grab bags. The grab bags are a tad on the expensive side, but for as much yarn as what's in the grab bags, it probably is worth it. Okay, before I get into the sack, bookstore here in town called Half Price Books. From what I understand, they do have other locations across the U.S., which I did not know because I thought it was a local store only unto us. But anyway, Half Price Books. I got 3 books. Quick Stitch Crochet, time-saving designs for home and family. And it is a spiral bound book, which makes it really nice because then it'll lay flat on your table when you go to make your project. Another one and I thought maybe I got this book before, but I don't think so. But I think it might be like the same author or company as some of the other books I have because it had like the same kind of picturing and reading and all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, 24-hour crochet projects. And it does have a lot of neat ones in there. I like this little kids one right here. I think they call it like, what was it, crayon box? I forget what they didn't call this one, but I really like that one. But you know what? You could take this and make it adult size if you wanted to, really. You just have to adjust it. And they had scarves and tops and hats. And then this last one, this last book I bought, I'm not sure if she has this book or not, but I bet you she does. It reminds me of Spoonie Stitcher because she really likes classic movies and classic books. Literary yarns, crochet projects inspired by classic books. This made me think of her, and that's the only reason I bought it. I know that's kind of a silly reason, but... And then the characters, these literary yarns. We have Elizabeth Bennet from Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Dorothy, Cowardly Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Woodsman from Wizard of Oz. The White Rabbit from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Sherlock Holmes. Ebenezer Scrooge. Jay Gatsby and Daisy Buchanan from The Great Gatsby. Hester Prynne from The Scarlet Letter. Quasimodo and Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Captain Ahab and Moby Dick from Moby Dick. Anne Shirley of Anne of Green Gables. Napoleon. Ooh. This Napoleon, though, is from Animal Farm. Prince Hamlet from Shakespeare, from Shakespeare's play, The Tragedy of Hamlet. Julius Caesar from William Shakespeare's Tragedy of Julius Caesar. Frankenstein's Monster. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Huckleberry Finn. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the Spoonie Stitcher has this book or not. I'm sure she probably does, but it reminded me of her because she loves classic books and classic movies. But Spoonie Stitcher, if you don't have that book, I will gladly send it to you. Okay, last sack of yarns. We have Red Heart Super Saver White. Romaxe, R-O-M-A-X-E. Wintux. Yeah, Wintuck Knitted Worsted. And it says it's called Pastel. And they do look like pastel colors. I have a drawer what I call baby yarn. Baby colors, so I'll probably put it with that. Another one I'll probably also put with the baby yarn is this Wintuck. Wintuck L'accent, like accent with an L apostrophe. And the color is called Mayberry. It's like white with like colors, with the colors speckled in it. Patons, knit and save, Trinket Bony, 100 gram. The color and lot are kind of died out, I think. The color lot is just 6355 maybe. But it's like it's a navy. I mean, it looks black on camera, but in real life, it's like a navy blue. And it looks black on camera, but it's a navy blue. Here's another one of the grab bags. Now I'm going to sneeze. Hey! Oh, bless me. Sorry about that, but I had to sneeze. Another grab bag of all sorts of colors and yarns. Like I said, I'm not going to take these out of the bag. At least not until I get everything in my room reorganized. Another grab bag. And one last grab bag. And like most of these grab bags were like, you know, anywhere between $3 to $5. Which, like I said, for as much yarn as that's in them, I'd say that was probably worth it. Ta-da! That's everything. That's all the yarn I got for today. And this is the first time this year that I have bought yarn. I know most of you have probably already bought yarn like 10 times by now. But this is the first time this year I've had a chance to go out and go buy some. And spend money on myself instead of somebody else for once. And it was fun, even though I'm kind of sick with the cold. It was just nice to get out and get some fresh air and feel alive a little bit. So, with that, it's been like close to 20 minutes now. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. I know not all of you like to buy thrift store yarn, but I love it. Because as you can see, you can get a lot of times you can get a whole, you know, a whole thing of yarn. And you get it cheap for like, a lot of these for like 99 cents or like $1 or, you know. And you can't buy that. I mean, like this is still a whole thing. And if you were to go buy this at any, major store, it would be like $3 to $5 just for one. And I bought this for only 99 cents. So you can't beat that. You can't beat it. I mean, not necessarily, I mean, if you're not going to go to a thrift store, try it. You might like it. I mean, although I will say this. With thrift stores, trying to find yard, it's usually hit or miss. Sometimes, like today, I hit the jackpot. And other days, there might be just a little bit here and there. And other times, it's just a desert. I mean, it's a desert. It's a yard desert. And it just all depends on what people donate. Because these thrift stores, the yarn that they're selling is from yarn that people have donated. So, anyway, I hope all of you have a rest of your Thursday goes extremely well. And going into the weekend, I hope all of y'all have a very wonderful weekend. I had to work this weekend because I was off last weekend. And I won't be off again until next week. So, have a very wonderful day. Love y'all. Bye.